Hello, hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming. Welcome back to another episode of Workers of the Soviet Republic, and welcome back to another episode of the. Ooh, I think it's gonna be a big planning one. Right, so plans. We started. I just remembered I didn't demonstrate something that I was stupid. I was stupid by actually having the two technical services, even though one of them, one of them is 8 vehicle, the other one is 11 vehicle. I was supposed to build a distribution office, but hey ho, happens to the best of us. Talking about distribution office, we're gonna start building some of those. So let's go with small distribution office. Why is it called small? Right, because this is small. This is distribution offices. So let's go with actually I'm gonna go with the small one. This is what was supposed to be here, but it doesn't matter. I'm fine with this. I mean, technically, not technically. I probably gonna regret this, but I'm gonna go with a small one, even though I might need a bigger one going forward. But hey ho. Let's put it. Wow, that's a lot of pushing I can do in that direction. This is where I'm gonna go with it. I will plan for a big one as well. Distribution office. Let's go for this one. Yeah, sure. Like I usually try to keep it with the grid, and as long as we have space for like few of them, I'm perfectly fine with this. So how I'm gonna connect this doesn't really matter. As long as they are happy, I'm happy. Yeah, let's go with this one, and then here, this looks like it should be something like this. Yeah, you just go in that direction and that direction, and I'm gonna deal with you later. This is fine, go and build. If you build it, they will come. Okay, so I have a small bus here that has nothing to do. I found a job for you, and that's gonna be go here and then go here. He's gonna be this little vehicle is the vehicle that could. It's gonna be delivering the stuff to the repair station, which is probably not needed at the moment, but I'm gonna put it in operation anyway. Oh, and this needs a vehicle. Do we still? Oh, I think I saw covered hulls. Okay, I think I saw the mod now. Oh darn it, it's not there anymore. Not now, I saw it earlier. There was a mod for the repair vehicle that only carries repair stuff. I might have missed it, or I don't know. I might not have this mod anymore, but you know what? Hey ho, happens to the best of us. I'll probably just go for the regular one, and let's go with Yelch. How do I? No, I want something bright. Oh, green. Oh, white. Yellow and white. That was nice. No, full. Oh, there was another one full yellow. This looks like a yellow one. Okay, there we go. Got it. Okay, so what I wanted to do in this episode, what I wanted to do recently in these episodes, plural, was restock the coal, which is actually going very, very slowly and badly. Coal deliveries are very bad, and I was like, okay, we need to progress. I wanted to do calculation. I still didn't do this. We're gonna do it together. Let's see last year. We're gonna see how much coal we imported. Coal is here, 55k. That's not much. Why am I saying this? Because is it worth for us to build this coal mine or not? I will go another calculation. I will see how much coal we imported since the beginning of time. 200,000 coal. That's very sad. That means, first of all, that yes, we can go for coal industries, and we're gonna need for steel production and stuff. We will need rail for that, I hope you guys know, and that's gonna be quite challenging. I wanted to just point out a couple of things with Luhashik. I wanted to point a couple of things with geography of this area. There is nice valley over here, but unfortunately none of this is a lot of space to build a city. maybe over here, but I don't know if I want to do it. What's the point of this city? There's no ores over here except this coal, which is kind of here, but we're talking about this valley here. There is a border crossing. I think this is a big border crossing. Let me double check that one. So it could be useful for rails. Now my problem with this is I need to start planning for rails, but I also need to know what rails are going to do. Like what are we doing here? What are we trying to achieve with rails? What are we going to transport or export with rails? Currently there's a big so building cities around here, I think it's the most viable city would be like around here, but I need to plan for the infrastructure and everything else. This looks like a nice path for the railroads to go downhill off the hill, and then probably next railroads and the road, and then next to the river here to the rest of the country. That will be connecting this border crossing with the whole system. Okay, so one of the things that I really wanted to do with rail and also shipping, which I don't think it's possible in this game, or at least viable without a lot of money and a lot of will to do it, that would be ship grain with trains or ships. A couple of reasons. First of all, I don't even know if we get enough grain per harvest to fill even a one ship. In reality, you would have much more than that. But, you know, like barges going up and down the rivers in Volga River in Russia and Mississippi in UK, probably Yangtze in China. They transport a lot of grains. But here in the game, you can literally plan the size of your farms and then consume most, if not all, of your grain on spot. And yeah, this is the best way of doing it. You know, make the farm suit your needs, rather your needs suit your farms. So I'm thinking maybe down the line to build farms for the sake of building farms, which kind of sounds bad, but also some of the stuff in this game, again, it's not really suitable for rivers. What do I mean by that? So if we go for, let's say, harbor aggregate loading, I don't have the mods right now, if there are any, but let's say pumping harbor here. Look how much space this pumping harbor needs. It's literally made to transport only oil for exports, nothing else. And then we have the harbor aggregate exports. It's the same thing. The harbor is absolutely ginormous, the lengthwise, and it really can't be placed in rivers unless we do some very difficult mental gymnastics, which I'm not sure if I want to do. So this is the problem with the harbors. We need a side harbor, because most of the river harbors, at least where I'm from, are like that. They either have a little pier that goes with the flow, and then you can park on inside of the pier where there's no current and kind of prevents ship from floating away, or just literally side of the river. Like, for example, I think this mod here would be one of them. Is it this way? No, this is the wrong one. That would be this one here. So you literally like this, and this is most of the into this Croatia and I think Yugoslavia. The most of the river shipping was done with these kind of harbors. This is literally how the harbors look. Ship docks there, potentially with help of some tugboats, and it's tied there, and then it's loaded, unloaded, and that's it. Now even this here on this river, it's too big. So I don't know if we can do this at all on this map, but that is quite unfortunate. I will have to dredge most of the river and expand the coast, and that would be a problem because of the steep coast. What does it mean? It means that there's a lot of soil to be moved before we get to the water line and then expand it. And I don't know if I want to do that. Even if I make it look not artificial, I would know that it's artificial. So that's kind of sad. The next one would be grain by train. Again, the same reason, like you build farms to suit the need of the industry, and that's it. Like there's no big industry except maybe, which is not grain, but slaughterhouses. They are actually made, or at least vanilla slaughterhouses, they're made to house enormous amounts of, to slaughter enormous amounts of animals. And you can see here how like 150 tons per day of animals. That's like 300 animals per day, which it doesn't sound that much, but it is. I think so. Anyway, so Yeah, but that's why we don't really need these huge centralized mega factories. That is kind of symbol of United States. I think at one point I read or watched a documentary like 10-15 years ago saying that the United States, only like the whole country of 300 million people, has like only 13 slaughterhouses, which is freaking ridiculous, to process all the meat that they have, which is freaking ridiculous, as previously mentioned. But anyway, in any case, right, so this is what I'm thinking, that it's kind of sad about the game, that they can't transport grain, or there's no need to transport grain. You can only transport grain if you want to transport grain, and that's it. And then there's a market for grain. It would be cool if it was viable for exports. I mean, technically it is, but you need to have enormous amount. I actually don't know if it is. Maybe that would be a good experiment. Like, how much this costs? This is one farm over here. How much does this one farm cost without these warehouses and factories? And how much grain value does it produce per year? And then see if it's viable for us to actually have these mega farms or not. I don't know. I think it would be interesting to know if it's viable for us to make, like, find a huge field, like this central area here, peninsula or whatever it is, and just make farm after farm after farm, and just have grain transported elsewhere for processing. Which, again, it doesn't really make sense, because you can produce a lot of added value and stuff if you just go and well, actually produce it, So yeah, that's something. That's me ranting about it, and I'm done. I think I'm done here. This is actually filling quite fast, so I'm thinking that. I'm still saying, let's do calculations on the waste. What I wanted to do is planning for the new city, to start getting this sweet coal. Actually, I don't know if coal is sweet, but it would be definitely useful for us to use it. So planning the city hall, the residential areas. We already have a central station here and this kind of stuff. So what I would do is probably, can I do I can do the circle. Yeah, I'll see how this is gonna go, but I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to build the new construction offices for this city. That these are just far away, not due to the registering where the construction is, but just that transport of goods from there to. Look, if I build the construction offices closer, they're still gonna have to go all the way here to get the goods. Maybe I'm gonna stick to this, and I'm kind of being a cheapskate in the last couple of episodes. I really want this line to go up, and it's still going down and down. It's just literally going constantly down and down, and I know when I start building a new city, it's gonna continue going down, and I'm not happy about it. Yes, we're getting new loans. We get another 2.1 million worth of loans that we can utilize, but I really don't want to do that. Right, so I did a couple of researchers, a couple of additional stuff. Oh, look at the loyalty, by the way, in the schools, in the university. Our students are freakishly loyal. We had a little bit increase in college-educated people to 25% now. I need to put this down below 20% at least. As far as I know, I was told that college-educated people consume electronics and stuff, and that's unfortunate. I still don't know correlation between the radio station. Oh, government loyalty, let's go, 70%. Nothing less than that. So I still don't know correlation between the people having radios versus TVs versus computers. I know obviously radio, you can still listen to radio stations, television you can watch the TV and get propaganda from there. Internet, computer, I don't know, whatever that is. I mean, we all know what it is, but how does it help us fix things and whatever. Right, a couple of things that we're gonna have to do around here with planning. We're gonna shortly start planning. I just need to make a decision on the waste management. We are almost at 80% here, 75%, almost at 75% of mixed waste. I'm thinking of maybe not even dealing with this, but literally go and burn all of this. Just go and burn it all. Why am I saying this? Because there's nothing here except a little bit of construction waste, and this can be burned. And I can redirect all of my vehicles now. Like I mentioned in the previous episode, we do have an almost perfect system here with the in regards of waste collection. I bet there are misses. I bet that there are misses here and there. Oh, please tell me that this is connected. Yeah, it is. Why is there 2% of waste in here? I have no idea. I thought I built this and made it available for work before. Okay, whatever. Oh, one other thing. Boom. Huh? Oh, this definitely needs way less people working here. 5 maybe. And the sad thing to see is there's no... we're gonna actually pause this. This is... Oh, right. Okay, so let's talk about the waste burning. Let's see. Did I start... Oh, I still didn't start researching this. I'm just gonna go waste to energy. Energy from waste. This is gonna be the next thing that I'm gonna consider. And just burn all the waste we have into energy and potentially build it over here. And just literally just for burning this... Again, temporary building. I know that this is not really viable. Like, just is this the incinerator power plant? We might have some. This one says that it's small. Dump, import. How much do you process? 60 tons of waste, 120 tons of waste. I need to see how big these are and how big this one is. 60 tons of waste, 60 tons of waste. These seem to be the same, but I don't know how these look. Vanilla is pretty nice looking, but I need to see the other incinerators, how they look. We have here waste heating plant. We have also here waste heating plant. I think, waste incinerator, and looks, according to this, looks like they're the same buildings. So we have this smaller one. So waste heating plant can process 10 tons of waste per day. That's 300 per month with maximum productivity. Oh, actually, I'm just thinking machine lifespan 8.5 to 15 years. I'm just thinking out loud. This doesn't have a lot of only 10 tons of pollution per year. We can literally put it close to the city as one of these. It's just gonna have to be supplied. How much, let's see this, how much do you think we produce waste, mixed waste for our incinerators? How much waste do you think we're producing? This guy can burn 10 tons of waste. Vanilla ones can burn 30 tons of waste. Let's be on the safe side and let's get the numbers straight. So vanilla can burn through 30, bigger one 60, 58, 60, and this one can do 10. So 10, 30, 60, the incinerator vanilla power plant can burn 60, and the heat vanilla can do the 37. Those are, guys, the 30, like 60 per day. That's 10 waste trucks, 6.5 ton waste trucks, or 9 per day need to park in there to keep the city warm. Now you can go with storage area, heating storage area. That's all perfect. I actually think that's a better way of doing it. But Dennis, Mr. Dennis, said that we can actually burn this. Now 10 tons of waste, it's not bad. But unfortunately we don't have power production from this. We only have 60, which is a big one. But it has internal storage, dump, import 30 tons. We would have to have a storage for this. So if we limit this to minimum with, like, let's say 5 people working here, that would be a quarter of this, so 15 tons per day power production. It's 600 megawatts. That's where was the breaker switch? Circuit breaker is 11 megawatts, which is great. It's more than we produce now. So if we run this at 50%, so 30 tons of waste per day, mixed waste per day, we would be able to run our civilization. 30 tons per day. How much do you think we produce? I have no idea. We're gonna check it. Hit the comment section, let me know, do we produce enough waste? Do we produce 30 tons a day? That would be 900 tons a month. 900 tons a month per day of mixed waste. We're gonna check factories and people. So if we go for our production here, we also, I cannot put this in the middle of the screen, so we're gonna have to go here. We have waste production, industry, people, demolition. I don't know what demolition exactly gives us. We can go and check this from the today to the beginning of time. You can see that mixed waste was in like only 132 tons since the beginning of time. But what I wanted to go through is see how much waste we get from people. Let's go, this year just started, so let's go last year. Now, the whole year we got 500 tons. So that's far away from 900 tons that we need per month, which would be just 11,800 tons. 11,800 tons of this waste. mixed waste. So we are not even close. This is like less than minimal power production. Power production minimum I would consider 5 out of 20 people can work in incinerator now. I'm thinking up 5, that would be 25%, and out of 60 tons, that would be 15 tons per day, which is 150 per 10 days, and times 3, that would be 450 tons per month. In the people production last year, it was only, for a whole year, we only produced 10% of that. And then in industrial facilities for the same period we had 3. So literally we have 3 months worth of energy coming from this. 3 months of worth of energy coming from the burning of mixed waste. So I still don't think this is like on a big scale of things. I don't think this is a viable thing to have. Well, I'm not paused. Well, let's just go for it. I don't, on the grand scheme of things, I don't think this is a good strategy to go for, at least not in our stage. We are just under like 9,100 people, and we have, oh, by the way, unemployment is going to be very, very high. We're going to talk about it. So I don't know what to do with this. I'm thinking still about electricity, because Dennis told me the priority something. I have no idea what it means. I still need to talk to him about this, but if we build the priority high voltage switch and connect this to something, and then we're gonna have the options to deal with something. So I'm thinking about, if we even go for this, let's say here, this switch here is gonna be input for new electricity, probably something that I should have built here, but then we can say that most of our electricity produced will first be consumed from the waste to energy, and then it's gonna go elsewhere. I'm really skeptical waste to energy, just because the enormous amount of waste needed to run these power plants, and I'm also really unhappy if I have to have this like power plant turning on and shutting off constantly. In reality, power plants work like heating plants here. You need to get the boilers hot. And if you have on and off waste, the boilers cannot just constantly be cooled, heated. No. This is not how it works. Once you run it, it would be the most efficient if you keep the boilers hot. And unfortunately in this game, it's like you literally get the fuel and everything works. With diesel power plants, yes, it's a different animal, but with coal and gas, it's different. They are heating the water, so yeah, I believe diesel ones are not heating the water, but they're doing the internal combustion thingy for power production. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know how diesel power plants work, but I will definitely research this after this episode. But please hit the comment section and educate the dumbass here. Anyway, so this is what I think about this. What I'm thinking about doing, just because these wonderful mods, unlike vanilla, unlike vanilla, they do have multiple connectors for heating. Like, for example, if you go to this heat exchanger, I can just connect it to another heat exchanger and cover majority of city with heat. How much heat we will need? That's a good point. Does this give us how much joules of heat we produce? Production of resource? No. It gives us electricity, but it doesn't give us consumption. Citizens facility. No, there's nothing about the heat. That's very interesting. I would really like to have heat as energy produced. We can probably see how much coal they consumed, and then do a calculation how much coal produces how much heat, and then per unit of coal how much heat we created, and then we'll have to do the same for heating plant. But how much heating plant? How much gigajoules we get from waste? Incinerator, so that would be incinerator power plant, incinerator heating plant, 45 gigajoules. This is definitely 100, and it's consuming 12, not 10, my bad, 12 tons of mixed waste to create 25% of heat that this guy can, even less than quarter. So yeah, this is what we are dealing with here with waste-wise. We can easily burn it. how to get something useful. I really don't like waste to energy unless we can sustainably supply it to a certain degree with waste to produce power. So one more time, power plant, 60 tons of waste, unreasonable. 60 tons of waste, unreasonable. And 120. I had the countries 40, 50,000 people, well-organized countries, making most of the stuff that I needed. And I wasn't even close to get enough waste to run this like vanilla incinerator power plant. Like one with 11 megawatts. I was consuming like 30 megawatts or something. Yeah. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on the whole power thing. Incinerator, I would rather just burn all the waste away, like literally just build like freaking incinerator plant next to it and just burn all the waste. That would be this one here. But if I can play around with this, I might go for a stupid idea like create heating plant, which well, we're gonna find out maybe even in this episode what I'm gonna do with this, because we are researching it at the moment. But yeah, maybe we will, maybe we won't, maybe I wanna do it off screen, who cares? Maybe. Yeah, so that would be one of the things that I would do. Actually, to be honest, we have a lot of space here for everything that I wanted to do. So burn off this mixed waste storage. We also have people supply here. They can go in between those big waste storages that I have. Oh, by the way, these guys looks like they're working like crazy. I bet that most of them are carrying mixed waste. I want to say whoa, pause. Why is there so much mixed of this crap? Yeah, this is again from early on. Ah, yeah, look how much this is, like, whoa. Accumulated a lot of waste. But these guys are gonna be busy for a while. To be honest, I really wanted them to be here. Why do you say no water supply? No power. Ah, power supply, yeah. Oh, right, power supply. Yeah, I didn't build this because of the reasons. There we go, and then let's do this. Make this pretty. Footpath. That is it. Everything is gonna. Ah, no! I actually disconnected this. Ah, fine, whatever. Do it when you can. And this one is also working. Footpath. Yeah, all jokes aside, this is great. This is what I want to do. Yeah, so I'm thinking, okay, if we're gonna try to burn this off, this is 6,000 tons. We will have some construction waste. This is a slight problem because when you build these, let's say, incinerators, for waste incinerators like these, you need to have input and output. Why do you have to have input and output? Because you need to get rid of the waste. And waste in this case would be, let's say that we're gonna do something like this. We need to connect this to be constructed. Footpaths can be built to here, so that wouldn't be too hard to build. And then we need the dump site for the ash. Now that's slight problem because eventually ash would the ash would be construction waste as well, so I would have to manage this. Yeah, you guys are unemployed. I would have to manage this waste. How is this gonna affect our pollution and stuff? I mean, like, now it's perfect. Pollution seems to be kinda in a perfect area, and if I build this, and you know what, this is definitely not worse than these. Definitely not worse than these, so I'm not concerned about this. But this is, like I said, the incinerator for no reason. I want to build maybe this small incinerator for heating just to manage the waste. That's it. Also, I'm thinking about something. It says here hazardous waste is over 20%. I'm thinking of maybe stopping imports of hazardous waste. And then see if it's gonna... let's do this calculation as well. So Oolykee has been importing importing resources from the beginning of time. Let's go here. And here we go. Yeah, that's it. So we imported... Oh, whoa. Okay, that's not insignificant, but 700. So we imported... Okay, alright, we have some our own hazardous waste. I was hoping to stop importing hazardous waste and then suddenly pretend that hazardous waste doesn't exist, but we have to take care of our own hazardous waste. I wanted to see what's gonna happen with this hazardous waste if we... What's gonna happen with this hazardous waste if we just leave it alone? Is it gonna disappear, hazardousness, or not? We imported 5,000 tons, 4,907 tons, and we have 5,040 tons, so literally 133 tons-ish. 133 tons, but the problem is that this is disappearing, so we get more waste than this. You will find out soon. Go away. You will find out soon. Here we go. It was 79, 69. 69. So yeah, it's dissipating. So I don't know how much of this waste is ours. Well, actually, even that can be found out. You can go here and then your industry. Let's see, consumption of resources, waste production, industry. Last month, this year, and then go all the way from the beginning. Whoa, that's 800 tons. I thought it would be like 50 tons or something, because that's a lot of waste that disappeared from here. And I think it's like biological waste and hazardous waste disappearing from this. Yeah. I have a feeling that treating hazardous waste is not worth it. It consumes... anyway, this is 858 tons, and then we have the industry. Do we have the same period? Yes, we do. Wait, industry 858, citizens facility. Right, that was industry, and citizens facility 0. We don't count hospitals there. Construction, no hazardous, vehicle fuel. Oh wait, what am I doing? Industry 858, people. Yeah, 146, and demolition, no hazardous waste. So we have 146 and 858. 858, 958, 146. It's 1,006 tons plus a little bit more of this waste. And I'm gonna tell you something. This waste, hazardous waste, plus whatever we imported, we saw that 1,000. We imported. There was almost 1,000 tons of waste missing from here. Very, very, very interesting. There's another test I would like to try. Actually, I think I can do this very easily. I want to see if we can manually separate waste one from the other. What am I talking about? Here, you can see biological waste. You can see here vehicle delivering biological waste. You have at the same time vehicle dumping biological waste and loading fertilizer. So literally from this pile of biological waste / fertilizer, they can separate whatever they want. Is this possible from the hazardous waste as well? We're gonna find out very, very soon. So I'm thinking about this. Let's go with the... you know what? Let's use the existing trucks. No, that's not you. That's not you. Where are my hazardous waste trucks? There we go. Perfect. One of you are actually going to find a new home right there. You're not doing your job anymore. Thank you very much. And the other one, is that the one? That's the first one. Second one, we will go and tell you to do this. You will go and go. That's border crossing there. What's happening there? Whoa! I just noticed this. Why nobody told me this? Borrow money. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. Hazardous waste. Yeah, we didn't get any notification. Nothing stopped. Because even power was burning our own coal, which is great. I'm happy about this. But anyway, so what we need to do, hazardous waste, I want you to do... no, go here. And after here, let's say go to metal waste. So don't go to the border crossing. Go here, load metal waste, and here unload metal waste. And that's it. Can you manually, and yes, can you manually go and separate from hazardous waste metal waste? Is that even possible? What do you think, guys? Comment section. We'll find out soon. You are unloading food, sales. These are the, you're fine. Oh, whoa. Seriously? Didn't I send one of these here? Well, I'm messing something up here, guys. Okay, maybe I'm not. So the first one is going there, the second one, because he has still a schedule here, you need to remove this. There we go. So you are cancel going to the depot. Oh my, I have no idea what's happening here. Okay, I hope that you now know what you need to do. You need to turn around, don't go in there. Perfect, you need to turn around, don't go in there. Oh my god, you're gonna import bitumen, that's gonna cost me arm and a leg. Happiness is... says dropping by 0.06%, but I have my doubts. I have my coffee as well. Okay, we're gonna find out this very, very soon. I will stop importing... traffic jam, go away. I'm gonna stop importing stuff now. A lot of stuff here is for exports. Clothing, how much is going? 14,000 for a whole load of you. Okay, so I need to... let's play... Again, I was supposed to be planning in this episode for the new city, but obviously this is going to be for a later date. For tomorrow's Oolykee, for planning the new city. What we're going to do is a container facility here should be functioning. So let's talk about this. 8.5 tons. How much clothing can fit? This is 20-foot container. Okay, definitely all of this can fit better in the bigger containers. Now, let me explain this. We have a couple of containers. These modded ones looks like it's just decals on containers. I will for now skip the containers, decal containers. I'm just gonna focus on vanilla ones. I don't know. Why the hell not? We're gonna do a little bit calculations regarding the containers. So you and me. So if we have 10 foot, 20 foot and 40 foot, that means two 10 foot can fit in two 20 foot, in one 20 foot, two 20 foot can fit in this one, also known as dry container, the smallest one, four of them can fit here. So if you go for something basic, like let's say clothing, looks like it's 4 tons day. 2 times 4 tons, it's 8 tons. This one can take 9.4, so it's better to take 2 of these than one of these, because you have 1.8 tons of clothing extra. Same thing is for crops, same thing is for chemicals, same thing for everything else. But when you get to 40-foot containers, it's a different story. So here, for 2 of these, even though they're the same length as this one, you get 9.8 tons of clothing. 2 times 2, that would be 19.6, and you get only 14 tons. So it's not worth having 40-foot containers. Don't ask me why. Because stupid game mechanics. I don't know. Ask the devs. You have the Discord channels there somewhere. Go find them and molest them. Because this makes no sense. So the only thing that you are okay to load is 20-foot containers. I will grant you this. I don't think any of the trucks that we know about can fit 40-foot containers. I think maybe it might be 1 or 2. I know that trains can fit those. Okay, so problem is that you cannot fit two 20-foot containers on every truck. Two of them. You can do 3 times the smallest one, which will be 12 tons, and one of them would be only 9.8 tons. So technically, if we need to find out which trucks can export what. So the easiest, the safest way to do it is to pack everything in the smallest containers and then follow the different types of trucks, which we're gonna do now. Different types of trucks, we're gonna choose, let's go 2x2 or 4x4. We're gonna go open hull trucks and we're gonna get the best candidates. Total capacity, Yelch open trailer. This is a new one, you can use it from 1968 till today. I think it has a beautiful... this red one is nice. Okay, let's go with that. This Yelch looks like it's for cars. I will not do that. This is Yelch as well, which is only for open hulls. Doesn't say that it can carry any. This one can carry 16 tons, but I will not go for this one because I think it's obvious that it's only for trucks or maybe containers, but it has this thing here. Nope. Maz, yes. We have another Yelch here. I will go for other one of these. Oh, right, we need to start filling the container facility. Where is the local distro? Export. Perfect. All the export vehicles, you don't go to the customs house anymore. Oh, that's a mistake. Because they actually do. You go here, and the customs house, pause for a cause, only, I think it's only meat. Well, let's make a mistake. Let's make a mistake. Yeah, because I think the only thing that we can pack here, as far as I know, is meat. Well, you know, steel and all that stuff, but... oh, are we exporting any of that? No, we're not exporting any of this stuff. So yeah, this is what we're going to be doing now. We're going to be packing into small containers. Is there a, like, there's a random color, Eltak? Is that Eltak? And that's in Croatian. Random color containers. No, I don't see anything like that here. I think they're gonna just do random colors anyway. So there we go. We're gonna start exporting containers. We have 2 trucks. This is Yelch and another one. And then we have the show all open house, total capacity. I want Skoda and smaller Yelch, because this one and this one doesn't seem to be the same ones. Length 6 meters, length 12 meters, length 14 meters. So I'm gonna test anything else I want to test. I don't know. Well, this one says 12. Maybe I should test this one as well, just to be on a safe side. Yeah, let's do this one. Maybe I'm gonna involve more this other modded Yelch, but let's let them do the voodoo that they do so well. So, oh, did we stop? Yeah, we did. Perfect. Let's demolish this bus station here. We have, oh, sorry, the gas station. We have another gas station here, which I really don't want this one to be used. Why? Because most of these vehicles, especially very slow vehicles, when they need to refuel, they go to this one and cause traffic problems, and here they can go to this gas station. And vehicles from the main road going here, they're not causing any traffic problems because they are, you know, the fastest vehicles, or at least they should be. Now look at it, we already lost money, guys. Already lost money. Anyway, we're waiting for first trucks to deliver first stuff here. We are waiting for the research to be done with the waste to energy, which looks like doesn't look too optimistic, but we're waiting for that, and we are waiting for I don't think anything else. We are resolving a lot of waste collection problems. We don't have any waste collection trucks except the small one that is collecting only from the buildings that I mess things up. Oh, this is a good point. You can have this technical service that I will leave like this, and I'm gonna tell them to deliver waste from mixed waste somewhere else, and this is only going to be, because it's only going to have small garbage vehicles, only going to be from buildings, well, buildings that have the small garbage containers. So anytime we screw things up, like we have mixed waste, it's not going to go directly for burning, but that doesn't always make sense, because some factories, they don't, which act like, you know, individual collection points for waste, they have only big containers, not small ones. So if you forget to build container stands, Central Asian countries or container stands, if you don't build them, you will have the mixed waste with like biological, potentially construction waste, depending on the industries and stuff. Yada yada yada. Okay, so that's the thing that I was talking about here. Constructions, we have a couple of, let's say bus 1, go for it, priority, concrete plant, bus 2, priority, the small distribution office, bus 3, priority, and then substation, bus 1, no priority, road, leave it alone, and road, leave it alone. So that's it. This is what we need to construct. And now all of these vehicles will stop going to the border crossing. And we will go... And the first ones. Boom! Who knew? Who knew it's food? I even forgot how much food they can fit in here. These small ones, 4 tons of food. Yeah, these vehicles can take only 6.5, and I believe the equivalent Škodas can take 3 containers at the same time. This is a little bit on a slow side, how fast they're filling containers, but I think it's gonna be worth it in the end. So we have Zil, Škoda, I think we can start with these. We need to see first how much we're gonna get from here, how many food, how much everything else we're gonna get from here, so we can start exporting. And by the way, we have a rail connection here if we need to increase the speed with which we are transferring this. To be honest, I think for realism's sake, if you want to be more realistic, a better option than the rail-connected container packing facility, which is this vanilla or this looks like a mod. Yeah, and it has skins. Yeah, we'll know which mod is it. So vanilla one, I think the best way to do this is to build truck loading facility. Only now I'm remembering this truck loading facility, and then build a train cargo station, but modded one, not the normal one, because I think one would be enough if we have one. No, we don't have one. One of these then, and then very long ones, and this is decently long because your containers for exporting will go long. So yeah, this is my suggestion. If you want to be more realistic than vanilla, then this here, because trains that are going to be parked on this in this station will definitely not be this long. They're going to be much longer than this. So yeah, well, hopefully I'm going to remember this for the future. But yeah, train loading facilities, container loading facilities, definitely go for something better. I just remembered here. This is the line that is delivering people here. This is no longer viable, and I think I'm gonna have to give them more capacity. Unfortunately for these guys, I think, let me just calculate, I don't think 80 people can be employed here. 15, so people from here walk in distances. People from here are working in 15, 20, 25, let's say 30, and then whatever we have here. So absolutely not an 80 people location. Oh, we have a fire department as well, which is 23. Not an 80 people location. If I have buses for 80 people, I think they're gonna be just wrong. Okay, let's do one by one. I'm gonna have fun with this. I'm gonna go one by one. I will still try. Yeah, I'm just looking at the locations here. They're really not coming back with any workers on these buses. Did we have just a big bus delivering these? No, that's a tourist bus. No, we had a small one. I wanted to see with the big bus if they are bringing any workers back. At the moment, doesn't seem so. Look at this. Food is getting big. We have 7% storage full. Limit the amount. No, don't do that. Just allow everything. Let them limit themselves. So that means I'm gonna have to increase number of workers working here as we go. So yeah, doesn't matter. Let's go for it. I want this to function, so I want this to be a little bit more efficient. I'm gonna increase number of workers in here. Yeah, that's much faster. 10 of them are loading containers much faster. So containers which you have here are 2 blue containers. I think, was it? No, how do you mix this? There was a button, I 100% remember. Change color skin. That you can choose. Ah no, that's in like a vehicle production one. So I still think that they're gonna be making different color containers. Oh, there we go. Gray one. Okay, perfect. So these are small containers. Let's see. Let's go with the first vehicle. So you're gonna go and ZIL open. How do I even make this? Advanced setup? I'm lost. Right, it's here. Oh my god. Oh, I'm just blocked. Let's go here and go here. Perfect. So let's go and see. Here I need to tell them to load and wait until loaded and go away. And then here unload and wait until load. Wait until loaded. Custom sounds unload and wait until unloaded. So let's see this first ZIL vehicle. How many containers, small containers, can it carry? We have at least 4 of them and many more on the way. Oh my god, we have so much stuff to export. This is again better volume for exports. We just need to be sure how many containers each one of these can carry. And if I continue using, like, let's say zills, I'm pretty sure, I'm 99% sure that zill can, if it can carry 2 small ones, it can carry 1 big one. Statistics, length 9 meters. Do we have a length of container statistic? No, empty weight 0 tons, which is bullshit as well, but fine. It doesn't tell us. So, here we go. Zill coming to the ring. In the right corner. One. 2. Okay. That was expected. Okay, very nice. 8 tons versus the bigger version, like Skoda. I believe Skoda can carry 3. We're gonna go and do Skoda next. So I'm gonna go and tell this guy, copy your schedule. It looks very nice. I'm very, very happy about this. But this looks very nice. I think it looks so realistic. Color schemes. Yes, please. And we have yellow. Haha! There we go. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Okay. Next one, Skoda does the same one. Let's change the colors. Skoda yellow, Skoda blue, green. Let's go with green Skoda. Let's see how this one reacts. Oh, no. What the hell is happening with money? I'm burning money, guys. This is going up. The line goes up. I don't like it. The bad line goes up. Unemployment high. Yeah, I'm not even getting notification for the loans anymore. Because usually I got it with power. Look at this. 17 tons, 17 tons. They can't even fill all the containers. How fast this is going. Let's see the next one. Actually, I can actually go for more than the next one. So I can go for all of them. Copy paste. Belarus and Yelch. And you go and you go. I think I'm gonna need all those trucks working hard. Oh, only 2. Red alert. So these guys, we're gonna see them soon. These are importing. I need to find we'll see. Oh my god, I hate this vehicle. This Zhubr is so ugly. And that is, a Zhubr is very beautiful, but not this one. This is very bad. Okay, so this Skoda, let's just pause this. This Skoda vehicle, that would be open hull Skoda, open hull. Total capacity, that's this one here. Can carry only 2 containers, 12 meters. The ZIL here says that it's 9 meters and can carry the same amount. 10 foot is... 10 foot is... how much did you say? 10 foot is... 30 foot is 9.1 meters, so 2 10 foots are 6 meters. And this, I have no idea, guys. I don't know why this is so. This is long enough. And I think even visually, I think it can fit more. I think the one more container can fit here. But Skoda is definitely a disappointment in this case. We'll see how the Maz will react. But if this is the case, I can then start packing everything in bigger containers, which we said previously. Which would be the best for, like, even these Skodas. I'm just wondering, no, they cannot. I was wondering if they can get one small, one big one, but I think then they one small, one medium one, but then that means that they should be able to get 3 medium ones. 3 small ones. We have Maz and Yelch, both of them are coming in. We have 4 and 4 containers. We're gonna get more shortly, but let's see how these contenders are gonna be contending. Whoa, why are you speeding up? 2 and 3. Do the 3. Ka-ching! Minsk wins. Belarusian wins. Oh, I mean, like, for now. And this one doesn't work. This one absolutely doesn't work. So Yelch here is a failure of a truck. Even though it looks like the biggest one, I think the trailer looks very similar, like RMN. That would be a Romanian truck that you get later in the game. We're gonna double check. No, we definitely don't have it now. which is very, 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 very interesting. Very bad and interesting, but also bad that this vehicle doesn't help us at all. I mean, I can do stuff with this, like for example, I can go do... Oh, I have the ugly one. Where's the ugly one? Let's get the ugly one. Be empty. Ugly one, are you empty? Let's have a look. Yes, please. So, ugly one, you're gonna go and we're gonna test you. And this Yelch, we're gonna test you if you can carry... whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah, they're getting waste here as well. And this is the reason why I said that we should not biological waste. Yeah, my bad, my bad. This guy needs to go here. Okay, so we need a container stand. Do we have any containers here? We do. Can we connect them? We cannot. This is definitely not good. Why is the... What? Ah, this is the end of the factory. This is inside of the factory. So this is 108 meters. Doesn't matter what I do here. This is 120 to here. It's not gonna work. We're gonna have to have our own containers here, which is really not a bad idea, guys. Like building containers for individual factories, just for this purpose, I approve. That's just my 2 cents. This needs to be built here, and this needs to have notify, prohibit waste disposal, and then we have the just mud roads. Fine, I'm happy with this. They demolished the gas station here. Very beautiful. Or can you please demolish the road as well? Absolutely glorious. And waste disposal. Now I'm gonna monitor this hazardous waste if it's gonna drop, because we are producing much less than this. Hazardous waste, we'll see how that's gonna work. Research, will we see anything? We're at 56 minutes into this episode. Research energy from waste, no, we're not gonna finish it in this episode. But this experiment here was very interesting. Did we order another vehicle? No, we told this guy that it can export, that you can be all you can be in the army. So can you go here and don't go to storage, please? Let me see if this guy can carry containers. It's so ugly AF. I really don't like this vehicle. It's for car exports. I don't usually do car exports. Look how it's just badly done. Sorry to the modders, but it's just badly done. My 2 cents. Sorry, not sorry. Containers are piling up, which is good. By the way, you have a capacity of containers here, I think. I don't know where it is. Resourcing containers, you can see how much food is there and all that good stuff, but it's more and more, especially clothing here is getting more and more. I don't think you can prioritize what's getting in containers, but you can increase the workforce that is working here. Yeah, here we go. The next experiment is coming. That's this one here. And can I go and check another experiment? Let's see. Show all, open hull. Total capacity, we did not check this Yelch. I think that's a good thing to check. And then we have a star here, Autosan, whatever this is. And Tatra open. I cannot buy this one, but I'm gonna go here and buy it because I want to test it. Tatra. Oh, and small Skoda. There we go. All of you. And this one can't do anything. This one cannot do anything. Interesting. Oh, I just want to say interesting. No red containers. Boom, red container. Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, this is useless. Too many uninvestigated. What? Okay. Yeah. Of course. Because I was playing around with. How many? Too many? 16. 16? I thought you were gonna tell me after one. That's fine. They're gonna just get old. Whoa, that piled up very fast. I was playing around with how many people can work where. So yeah, these things happening all the time. Like for example here and this, yeah, there we go. Here as well. So it doesn't matter. We're just gonna do this. It's we're gonna get this notification a few times, but that's unfortunate. Crime. It's gonna happiness is gonna slide down a little bit, but that's fine. Oh, productivity. Productivity still at 90%. Come on, get 100. Get to 100, man. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this vehicle. It's just too ugly. I'm gonna have to. This is another pet peeve project that I'm gonna have to do, and that's the I'm just gonna let it be in this storage, in this delivering the road vehicles, but it's so ugly to see it on the streets just because it doesn't feel right. Who we have next? We need, here we go, Škodilak is coming, Tatra, yeah, they're all good vehicles, but unfortunately, let's see, do we have any open hulls coming here? Nope. Nope. Where are my open hull transporting vehicles? There we go. Škoda. Only 2. This is disappointment. I expected more from you. It was usually, you know, be-all, end-all vehicle for everything, but carrying only 2 containers, even though visually it's kind of obvious that it can carry more, but for some reason it doesn't. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm going to talk about this later. I will not demonstrate anything here. This is not demonstration episode because we're already over an hour long. So we're gonna talk about this, well, as previously mentioned. Whoa. I just investigated the whole path and I didn't see any open hull vehicles that are supposed to be exporting this, and I can't find them anywhere. That's very, very strange. Okay. Yeah, anyway, so this is not experiment. Please go and subscribe, like, notification bell, ring it if you enjoy the content. Hit the thumbs up button, notification bell, and all that good stuff, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Thank you for all your support, guys. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. See you in the next one. Bye. And post PS, the Star vehicle can carry 2 containers. Can carry 3 containers. No, 2 containers, my bad, which is similar to Škoda. New Jelč, which is similar to Škoda in visuals. This one is shorter than Škoda, but same as Škoda in visuals and length and all. It can actually carry 3. And in the background we have 2 vehicles just coming along to do their own test. I expect them to be able to carry 2, but if this Škoda here can carry 2 containers, and big Škoda can carry 2 containers as well, this is going to be such a sad disappointment that I don't know what to say. That big Škodas lost the crown of being ultimate Škoda vehicle. So let's see now. This is 1 container and no more. The second one as well. So Tatras are not good enough. So if you want to have 3 containers on 1 truck, the only hope you have is with MZ, that's MAZ, Minsk Autozavod trucks, which only come in open and covered hull setups. And that's it. Oh, and the only other option is the Jelč, that is the same size as the Škoda one, so open hull. This is the MAZ, total capacity, MAZ, MZ, Soviet Union. I believe this is MAZ, correct me if I'm wrong. And this Jelč over here, Jelč with open trailer without any sides, that cannot carry anything, so just ignore it. Jelč, these are the only 2 ones that can carry 3 containers. So if I want to increase my container capacity, and if I'm making only containers that are 10 foot long, which seems to be the best way to go about, because 3 container capacities, we should go for this one. One other thing I wanted to mention here is the 10-foot container versus 40-foot container, which also 10-foot container wins. So if you have a 10-foot container, you have a capacity of 4 tons of food, which can fit on a truck that can carry 40-foot containers. So if you have these, it's better to have small 10-foot containers, because 4 tons of food times 4 would be 16 tons of food, and big container can only have 14 tons of food. So whatever you do, 10-foot containers, at least to my knowledge. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, this is in the description of the video. See you next one. Bye.